video will show you how I made Link's arm wraps for the Champion's Tunic from Breath of the Wild, or the Tunic of Memories from Tears of the Kingdom. I started with the brown gauntlets I made for my Ocarina of Time Link cosplay almost 20 years ago. To make these, I used a seam ripper to take apart an army work glove, and used that as a pattern to make a set of elbow-length fingerless gloves out of faux suede fabric. Before using them for this project, I used scissors to snip off the pleather bands I'd sewn around the arms. The arm wraps are made from off-white cotton gauze fabric. Because this fabric is very thin, I doubled it before cutting. I folded the fabric to about 3.5 inches width, then cut the long edge. I wasn't perfectly precise here, and I wanted the raw edge to fray just a bit. Next, I used an air erasable marker to mark the square pattern lines for the orange design. I used 1.5 inches for each side of the pattern. Make sure to put cardboard on your work surface before you start painting. Once the design was sketched out, I used Tulip Soft fabric paint to paint the patterns. To save time, I chose a brush that was the same width as the design lines. Take care to get the corners sharp. You don't have to worry about the fabric coming unfolded. After painting the designs, some paint is going to seep through the thin fabric onto the other side. This will seal the folded pieces together without any sewing or gluing. I waited for all the orange designs to dry, then used a long ruler and the air erasable marker to mark the straight edge for the green lines. Then I painted the green line the same way I did the orange. Once all the painting was done, I let the pieces dry for several hours before wrapping. I put on the long brown gloves and started by tucking one end into the top edge, then wrapping around the arm. I try to arrange the wrapping so the other end tucks into the inside of the wrist.